When we pull up, yeah, yeah. When we pull up, when we pull up, see me shining like some lights when we pull up.
Hey, how's it going? I'm akaBoG, and welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday morning, and I just want to play some Magic, man. This is my favorite game, and I just want to start my day with some Magic. So I'm gonna try and explain some of what I'm playing a little bit better, as I just usually play Magic, and I forget I've been playing a long time, and other people might not know what's going on. So the deck I'm going to start with today is called Hammer Time. This is a really just kind of a mean deck if you haven't seen it yet. The key is having a bunch of really cheap one cost fire mana guys here with trample or with equip bonuses and stuff. But basically we want to be able to get one of these guys out really early. We want to get our Colossus Hammer, which is a +10/+10. A booster to a creature, which usually costs 8 to equip, but we're going to cheat a little bit by using Resolute Strike. Man, I don't know why I don't have more of those in there. That's crazy. Let's do that. Let's fix that. But this guarantees +2/+2, and if it's a warrior, so again, that's the other thing here. Warrior, warrior, warrior. They're all warriors, right? So all of my creatures, if you see their creature type, are all different types of warriors. And so this will let us attach the Colossus Hammer potentially as early as the second turn. And so on turn 2, but maybe even after they've dropped one card, we're doing 13 damage to them, which is messed up. And that's like a game ender. I use Pacifism to clear the way, block down their guys. This guy here gives my attacking creatures with equipped double strike, you know. Fling can be tricky because you can get in and do some damage, and if you have the mana, you can just use this and do 13 more damage by sacrificing a creature. Game over. Banishing Light to stall them out. It's just a good cover all. Lets me to capture enchantments or creatures or planeswalkers, so it really just lets me halt them. I've got my Maul of the Sky Claves, which is auto-attach and is like a smaller version of the Colossus Hammer. And we've got Sigrid, God-favored. She's a warrior, so she works with the attach spells. But really, I usually use her as protection when someone attacks me or I attack and they try and block one of my creatures. I can pull her out to capture their creature. This guy allows me to attach equipment for free, so it's if I don't get my Resolute Strike, if I get this guy out after 4 mana, I can attach the hammers. So, and then Blade Historian, I'm surprised I only have one of those in there, honestly. But he's pretty beast. He gives everybody plus double strike when they're attacking. And again, I don't know. I don't want to experiment. I feel like I should have another Blade Historian, but this deck plays pretty mean. So let's go ahead. We're going to do Historic Ranked. And let's have some fun. For a little magic. Alright, who are we playing first today? We've got Cine M. We'll see how this goes. A lot of this deck depends on how you draw. I'm not liking it because I have just all white mana. So I'm in a mulligan here. I don't know. That's kind of a tempting one. Let's try it. It's a little more land than I normally start with, but I can put one of those back. I've got access to my Banishing Light. I've got a double strike guy. I've got a hammer. We'll see how this one plays out. Hello. Good morning, friend. He doesn't like that hammer, I don't think. I don't know what card this is. I don't know if I like that one. But he's got a problem, since next turn it's gonna be playtime, baby. I think, yeah. This is gonna get interesting here. Oops. That was fucked up and fun. Should have blocked my guy. So you can see that was for like that was pretty quick for a ranked magic match, man. We'll do that again. It was kind of fun. He was not expecting that, obviously. Oopsies. Maybe next time he'll think about blocking a creature. Alright. That's... that might play out pretty good. Honestly, it's a good mana draw. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Lots of life gain in this guy's future, I see. Ugh, oh my god, he's gonna gain 2 life every turn. It's gonna be pretty annoying. No reason to do pacify just yet, so I might as well just launch out another creature. I'm gonna save my strike for later. And right now I'm just gonna try and do damage to him while he's sitting here just gaining life. So, life gain can be a problem for this deck if it outpaces it. Depends on what kind of creatures he starts playing, but because I've got pacifism and a banishing light here, he's kind of in trouble because I'm gonna stall out the first couple of creatures that he puts out. Let's see here. Okay. And I guess just because this is annoying, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of here. Get that off the field. No more life gain for you every turn, buddy. So, he was gaining life with Fountain of Renewal. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life, and you can sacrifice it to draw a card. And with this guy, at level 1, if you would gain life, you would gain that much life plus 1 instead. So he was gaining 2 life a turn. That's annoying when you're doing 2 life a turn. Oh, he's gonna destroy my enchantment. Nice. Yes, I'll take that action. Excellent. Let's get this out. That kind of was a goof up on his part because now I have enough to put out my Blade Historian. Aw. Bummer. That was nice. Alright, all I need is a good creature here, and then he's gonna have some problems. And that's why we got Pacify. This is gonna be annoying. Give me something good to use, please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. This will be fun. What else you got in there, buddy? I'm kind of on the edge of my seat. Does he have something that he can use to block this? Nice. What are you gonna do about it? That's gonna be a problem, bro. Alright, hammer time, baby. And that worked out good because he was able to attach. Now, I want to go look, because this says each creature you know, attach target equipment you control target creature is only once each turn. Okay, yeah, that worked, yeah. Must have updated a little bit of his language. Alright, that's hammer time. That deck's messed up. I think we can all agree. And my son says that's why he doesn't want to play Magic against me. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I haven't bought the Mastery Pass this season because I probably will, though, at some point. Heals, anything interesting? And not really. Back home. Let's play another game. But let's play maybe different deck. So, historic, ranked. And there we go. Yeah, let's do Deep Blue Sea. This is one of my favorite decks of all time. Basically, it started off with me trying to build like a Sharknado deck, and as I kept building and building it, it has distilled down into this beautiful, beautiful deck. I got 4 on summons that lets me return a creature back to their hand. Now, that's only so useful because they can just put it out again next turn, but used the right way, it can be really annoying and it can really stall an opponent. Used in conjunction with Essence Scatter, it can be a lot of fun because if they try and put that same creature back out, I can vaporize it. Ominous Seas is the center pin of this deck. Everything around this deck is to stall the other opponent out long enough for me to begin building 8/8 Kraken monsters with this card. And so it's just about stalling the opponent and then also speeding up by drawing cards. So starting development can be fun. It can make a 2/1 or a 1/1 into a 4/4 for a turn, which can be useful to trap opponents, but 99% of the time I use this card just for cycling, especially in the early game, or to bring up more tokens on Ominous Seas. Brazen Borrower, kind of surprised I only have 3 of these, but it's been working lately at this level, so I'm going to leave it right now. But for 2, you can return anything, not just any permanent, so not just a creature, but an enchantment, anything else that's giving you a hard time. And with Flash, you can do it on their turn. You can also bring her out into the defense. But what's fun, you partner this up with on Summon, you can on-summon her, and then you can have a return permanent too. So it's like there's some synergy there. The Cloud Concealer is great. It's a cheap flying 2/1 that lets you draw a card. Again, you can on-summon it and use it to, again, if they're not playing a lot of creatures in their deck, you can use your on-summons on your own creatures to get your draw effects going a lot more frequently. But flying is key as well because some of these spells cost less to cast when you have a flying creature out. Like draw 2 cards, becomes a 2-cost spell instead of 3. Gust of Wind, draw a card, and return a permanent can cost as little as 2 if you have a flying creature out, which is epic. Reconnaissance Mission is good. You put this out, and if you do damage to him, you get to draw cards, so you can really supercharge. Especially if you have like 2 or 3 creatures out, you can supercharge your Ominous Seas. But again, it works as a good cycling option as well. Pouncing Shark is awesome. You can use it to mutate on one of your flying creatures for a surprise 4/3 attack. But when you do that, you get return one of their creatures. And in fact, if you put multiple Shore Sharks on top of each other, you get a return up to 2 creatures each time. It gets out of control. A little deep one that ends up being a lot of fun is the Voracious Great Shark. I can pull that out late game to devastate one of their creature spells, and much like the Essence Scatter, it'll vaporize a creature spell is just cast and counter it. But you can also then use it as flash, and it'll drop out. I guess you can counter their artifact spells too, but you can drop it out, and it will. You can use it to surprise them when they're doing an attack with maybe a weaker creature or something. Boon of the Wishgiver, again, cycling for cheap in an early game to just get it going, move cards around. But in the late game, especially if you have your Shark Typhoon out, you can bust this out for to get a 6/6 creature and draw the cards and make the Kraken go. Shark Typhoon is a beautiful card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get create an XX blue shark, where X is that spell's mana value. You can also cycle it early to get a creature out early, but once you start getting Shark Typhoon out, if you get it out, you usually at that point, it's going to get messy. And then just again, too, Kiora bests the Sea God. You put it out, you create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature with hexproof. And the next turn you get tap all the non-land permanents that their opponent controls, and they don't untap, so you just gotta stall them out. And then you get to control one of their pieces too. It's a devastating spell. So this is one of my favorite decks. Sometimes it plays great, sometimes it has problems. Depends on the speed of the opponent's deck, really, and how well I'm able to draw and stall them. You can see I would like some of my cards to be a little more consistent, but I've honestly found this balance to be pretty good right now. Of course, too, I've been recording a lot of videos lately because I've been meaning to do kind of a in-depth deck breakdown, but I just wanted to play some Magic this morning, so we'll talk a little Magic. Someone tuned in. Say a Warfighter. You've never played Magic before? It's a lot of people describe it like poker meets chess, and this is such a good hand. This will be a lot of fun. But a lot of the strategy takes place in the deck building. And what I found with a lot of people who haven't played frequently is that, sometimes you can get too many different cards or try and do too many different things with your decks. So I'll just send his card back late after he made him waste, and he puts it back out, but he can't do anything with it, Now I'm gonna make him think I've got more cards because it's gonna stall every time and ask me if I want to interrupt. I'm not too worried about him doing 1-on-1 damage. This deck actually plays really well. It'll get down to 6 hit points or sometimes, so I do utilize the life points on this one. Exile a creature card. Okay, he's gonna get rid of my Shore Shark probably. Well, I'm a little surprised there. Let's do this. So we'll cycle it up and pay out all my mana. It's going to give me a new card here. And I get my 1/1 Flying Shark. But now he's not necessarily going to want to attack. It might be enough. It'll be at least be enough to hold his God of Lies at bay. Power. You use power word kill and a 1/1 Flying Shark. Brutal. Alright, man. Do that. See if he takes the same card or He is. He's gonna take it. Perfect. Alright, that's much better for me. Let's see, I wanted to get this guy out. Get my draw. Oh, let's wait. Alright, we're gonna wait a turn. I'm hoping that he tries to cast another creature and I can vaporize it. Put something out. Come on, you chicken. What a chicken. Let's see. All right. So see, we're really just going back and forth, and nothing's actually really happened this game so far except he's done 4 damage to me. Oh, I should have essence scattered that. I'm not paying attention. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I really goofed up there. That's okay. He's done a quarter of my damage so far, but I've got a 7. He's gonna have a real problem right now though, because now I've got an 8/8 Kraken. It's gonna tap all of his stuff next turn, and I get to steal one of his cards next turn. So that's gonna be interesting. We'll see what he has to think about that. Bobby's gonna destroy my. All right, nice, nice. Here. So, first blood from my end. It's been a long time coming. You getting tired of doing that yet, buddy? I don't really want to return this one because it's just going to let him destroy another creature again. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Creatures you control. No, not Death Touch. It's all good. It's a good game, bro. It's a good... That's a good, nice defensive move. Let's see here. Attrition, how many of my creatures can he destroy? Not enough. We'll see though. He should have known. I told him it was a good game like several turns ago. So far, we're on a pretty good streak. We've won like 3 out of 3 matches so far, so, you know, it's not too bad. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to play that deck again because it is my favorite deck. I love it. And it played pretty good right there. It played confident. You know, he ended up doing like, I don't know, 8 damage or something, but once it gets to like 7 or 8 land out on the board, it's just over with that deck. This is another really good one. Let's play it. I got a little cycling to start with. I got 2 pieces of keep your stuff off my board. A little good, lots of land. Turn. I'll just wait. I can cycle next turn if I want. I'm just gonna frustrate him with whatever he uses. Okay, we'll let him come out, and then we'll just go. No, can't have him on the board. Sorry, my friend. That's not what we're doing today. He's going to try and mill my deck. Unfortunately for him, that's not going to work very well. This deck is built to survive quite the mill effort. And plus, I already have 5. Ugh, this is going to be sad. Get that off the board. Oh, dude. This is gonna be messed up, man. Oh my god. This is a good one. This is why I love this deck. He's not even gonna play any cards this whole game. I wonder how long it's gonna take him to realize that this is literally his life is now. Like, oh, I'm getting my land out. I don't care, dude. That's fine. Nothing that you've got in this deck is gonna mess me up at this point. I don't think. Pretty confident. Oh man. This is not even fair. This isn't even fair. Not even fair. You getting tired of that yet, bro? Draw me a land. Come on, give me a land. Ah, actually pretty good too, because I'll just go like this. My God, mutate him. Send him back. Ooh, that's nasty. What's he supposed to do? How many cards does he have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna have to start discarding cards soon enough too. If I keep sending everything back like this. Oh, look at that. He's keeping his cards pretty full there. Give me a land, baby. Which one costs more? This one. Alright, there we go. Ooh, he's got to be starting to realize that he's got problems now. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to play? Let's see. Oh, man, he just gained a whole bunch of life, didn't he? That's going to make it more difficult. Where's the rest of my land? I need more land. He probably has me at this point. I think he was able to outlast me long enough. I should have saved some of my cards for a little bit longer here. Oof. I think this might be, I don't know. Because he's got the life gain too, is what's got me. He's got me. Got me. Don't think there's a whole lot else I can do at this point. Except punish him for attacking me on the next go around. We'll see. Counter that guy at least. I'm not totally helpless. Oof. I really would have liked to have countered that guy. Bummer. Oof. Ouch. Wow, okay. We're gonna go into a more defensive mode here. I'm surprised he didn't attack me. If I was him, he should have attacked with everything right there, and he would have lost a couple creatures, but oh, well, that's why too. Yeah. No point in bothering to play anymore. That was a painful one. He got me. He got me. Ouch. Oh well. Alright. Let's play something a little bit faster. Those last couple of games have been a little slow, and I'm going to wind it down for Magic and probably transition over to some Fortnite here. But let's just play historic, ranked. Not Lightning Prime. This is probably one of my other favorite decks. Oh, I didn't even look at it really. But basically, this deck is nothing but like lightning strikes and direct damage. So you cast a lot of just direct damage spells. You can destroy their creatures. It's got a lot of cheap creatures, and it does have a couple little tricky guys like the Steamkin, who gains power as you cast spells. It's not the best starting hand, but it's not the worst. I'm gonna keep it since it's got seven cards here. So I got the 8-bit lands in here, which are kind of fun. I've got nice Lightning Strike, costs 2 to cast out. We got Wizard's Lightning, which is 3, but can cast less if you have a wizard. I got the Claimer Shaman, which has Riot, so you can come out with haste or a +1/+1 counter. Hello, guy. So I'm rocking for pay. Oh, you can't even see my. Here we go, brah. Oh, perfect. I needed that. That'll help speed things up quite a bit. One of my favorite cards here. So, cost 1 wizard here. He gets +1/+2 if he casts some spells out. We're going to just start off going right here. And at this point, depending on how things go, we might have a really good... We might be poised for a good game here. Nice, Godzilla. He's actually playing my Cycle Flare deck, which is not going to be great against this, unfortunately, for him. Let's do... Boom! Turn, what, 3, and I'm already dealing some heavy damage. He's literally playing my Cycle Flare deck. I disapprove strongly. I wish I could rematch him. Jelly Octopus. Save that for the next one. So exile that guy. So I can take the counters off of him to pay for spells, which is not fair. 20-1 in like 3 minutes? I don't know, that's pretty mean. I don't know what he's gonna do about it. I have this Cycle Flare deck. I feel like mine's a little bit meaner than his. Unfortunately for him, he only has 2 creatures out, and I have 3. And I only need to slip 1 by. Good game, brah. Nice try. Alright, we'll do one more of those because they're so fast. And I'll actually go look at the deck real quick. So let's see here. Like I said, I got 4 of my Lava Runners, 4 Shocks, 4 of the Spike Field Hazards, which work as land or a 1 damage spell. Got my Lightning Strikes, my Runaway Steamkins, the Vishnu Pyromancer, which is another wizard, which can help with Wizard's Lightning cost. And he does damage when he comes out, which is awesome. Flamer Shaman can help bypass their creatures' defenses. Light up the stage. If you do damage, it only costs 1 to cast. You get feeds cards into the keeps the deck running. Magic Missile lets you snipe their creatures apart and do damage to them. Skewer the Critics. If you do damage, it only costs 1 to cast afterwards. So instead of 3, stack those up with some of these other spells for devastating blasts. Again, Wizard's Lightning. The power card here, the Flame Painter. If you get her out. This deck really doesn't, it only runs 18 land. It's a tight deck at 65 cards. But if you get her out, and you get her through, she gets to recast your spells from the graveyard, which is just nasty. Let's do one more game here, and I'm going to hop off for a little bit. I'll be back on with some Fortnite a little later today. Alright, time for some magic. Who am I playing? E-Bomb 1. Ooh, a little risky with only 1 land, but you get that guy, so I'm going to play it. Hello. And honestly, I think I'll just start out with putting the land out. Hello. damage right there. He's got mountains too. This should be fun. I don't really care if he shocks. He probably has a shock, is what he's sitting there. He's thinking, "We shocking my guy." All right, a little treasure token there. Give me a land, baby. Just give me a land. That's all I really want is a land. Wily Goblin. I bet it's one that goblin. Goblin decks can be problematic, so we'll see. We just gotta kind of keep him from getting everything rolling. Oof, he's gonna have a lot of 1/1s, but I would not have cast it in that order. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do shock, which should give my guy 2/2 and haste. Oh, not quite yet, so I'm gonna do this one too real quick. Set the stage. Alright, so these cards are not actually in my hand. They're from the light up the stage. They're going to be exiled here in a minute. I really hope I draw a land so I can cast them both. That would be nice. Perfect, thank goodness. Alright, let's do this guy. Nasty business. He's got that raid bombardment though. That's pretty cool, I guess. Poor guy. Ooh, nice. That's a good card though. Alright, worth it. Best option. I'm going to throw him out. I'm going to use Riot to give him haste, so I can use his ability right away. Oh, you can't block. What are you going to do, bro? Oh, Frostbite. Okay. Nice. Unfortunately for him, though, I've got all I need at this point. Good game, bro. Dude. Especially if it gives me one more land. One more land. If it gives me one more land, it's game over on the next turn. So. Oh, baby, baby. That's a shitty way to go, ain't it? So we won, like, I don't know, like, what, 5 out of 6 matches this morning? That was pretty fun. Anyways, thank you guys who did tune in. I appreciate that. I see the views. Warfighter, thanks for commenting, man. You should try Magic. It's actually quite the fun game. Whatever. Anyways, on that note, let me go ahead and do akaBoG, man. I haven't plugged it in a while. Check out akaBoG.com for unique akaBoG and friends merch, like my pros and cons mugs, or my buy bad comic books t-shirt. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.